I said shelf of fame.
I said fame. Right, so last time we did the story of Ricky, for better or worse.
Yep.
And technically that was my choice, so I chose that one. So this time is your choice. So what do you have for us this time?
Well, this time we have Nightmare at Noon by Nico Mastorakis. He's the director. He's the director of a lot of bad movies that we love. It also stars Wings Hauser, who is always drunk in everything we've ever seen him in and is terrible in the most awesome way.
My great friend, just what you do, just leave me hanging out there, yeah, okay.
And George Kennedy, who is just generally awesome. It simply says, a group of men stand guard by a tranquil lake. Doesn't really say what they're guarding against. While their leader raises a pistol towards the lake and fires, sending a vial of mind-altering chemical into the water. Just the one chemical.
So, why Nightmare at Noon?
Well, it is a movie by one of our favourite bad movie directors, Nico Mastorakis, who's a Greek director from the 70s. He did mainly action or horror schlock. His storylines never make sense.
He fucking loves helicopters.
He loves helicopters.
He loves explosions.
Yeah. His movies are a visual feast, and I'm hungry.
Fine. I hope you realise that's staying in. Alright, well, I guess we should probably go watch it.
Yes, we should. Let's go.
Fame.
Fame. Hello.
I mean, most of that was fine until the dog showed up. Now that is modern technology.
It is super modern, and don't you dare say it's not.
I love how blurry that is.
Fucking hell.
I'm getting mad Knight Rider vibes from all this.
Oh.
Ape. Agency. Oh, Ape 2.
Ape 2. Why?
He can't see shit at night.
Nope. Only one of them green.
Nice prop department, nice.
What?
Nice. The car horn to give it that
What?
southern hick high vibe.
What? Who was that?
Howdy, fellas.
Howdy, fellas.
Oh, shit.
Dam's pretty lost. What you doing? Making a movie?
Oh, Jesus.
That was just like the dumbest thing I could think of that would be in that scene. Don't think it's voice activated. Oh, it is.
Oh, it is.
Good boy.
What? I stand corrected. I want that old nasty water.
Look at them drawing attention to the fact that he's using water.
Play more country classics from the Country Classic Corral on KCNY.
KCNY.
But it's too hard to hide.
Doom, boom, 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 boom. I'm not over you.
What? Why would he? What? I see you.
Croissant?
Looked really offended by that croissant.
What?
Why not have
Well,
breakfast
I
before you
never
start
had
the drive?
You got it.
Make that too.
Got it.
Oh, only one of them's drinking water, says Cal.
No. Wasn't that the guy who got shot?
Ape. So yeah. Oh, I love the fact that looks like his pupils. Oh, that's amazing. Look, the little smile.
Anything else for you today, Charlie?
Oh!
And they don't give a shit.
Must have been a little tough.
What? Someone's getting
Oh.
assaulted with a knife.
Charlie!
Oh, he's green on the inside.
Where did he get a gun? Oh, it's America, sorry.
He
Dumb
got-
question.
He got it from the vending machine just out of shot there. Or the gumball machine. Are you jamming, Cisco?
Oh, yeah.
Set time for jamming?
10.5 hours.
Jamming in or jamming for?
Yeah, I caught
Jamming 4, I think.
Sheriff. Dispatch, can you copy? Can you hear me?
He just went nuts. Stabbed Lori in the hand and tried to shoot me.
God damn it, Charlie, I don't want to hurt you.
I mean, he's been shot in the leg, so apparently it doesn't matter.
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
No sound. No sound at all. You may have missed the sound effect, Nico. There you
There you go.
You got it that time.
Heaven's sake, Sheriff, I was only going to be a minute.
Yes, because clearly that's how the sheriff...
Bitch, cocksucker, what the hell you think you're doing? I just had this car painted.
Seriously, woman. Why was his tire bloody? Oh.
Oh, nasty. Charlie thinks it's quite funny.
Yeah, bitch.
Oh, no.
Oh. Talk to him? He just ran...
Oh, Jesus.
Don't... What? With...
Pa? That's his father? It's his father.
Oh, he's so getting close
Oh,
range.
don't do that.
Come on, give me the gun.
Ooh, squib. Nice.
Maybe shoot him? No headshots needed. Lucky.
Lucky you didn't headbutt him in the nuts. See, he went for Pepsi and not Coke.
What'd make a man snap like that?
Good man.
They left that in as well.
What?
No second takes for Nico.
Clearly not Wings Hauser in that wide shot. That afro wig was amazing.
Get him off of me!
Fuck you.
Oh, nice squib. Not a great death.
No, a little bit of a delayed reaction on that death. He's turning into a witch.
Oh. Okay. How many times has Wings Hauser been strangled now? Like, every single zombie wants to strangle Wings Hauser.
And the actors behind the scenes want to strangle Wings Hauser. You know that she's super strong, right?
But say, and they know that, and
Oh,
they've
for
left
fuck's
him
sake.
alone.
Fuck's sake. The injection. There you go.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
he's strangled
strangled
again.
again.
I think Nico might have done some rewrites just now. Strangle Wings. Let your frustration out.
And in this scene, Wings Hauser gets strangled.
Just doesn't make any sense. We've got to act fast.
Act? What are you talking about?
Oh, that That was unfortunate.
That
I haven't touched water in years.
Coffee and
dun-dun-dun.
He hasn't drunk water in
No,
years.
Sheriff. We don't want you flipping out and shooting us in the
Jesus,
back.
Wings.
Oh fucking hell.
No, I didn't have any coffee.
Ooh, now that
Is a lie.
is a lie. Oi!
Fucking hell.
Why did that burst into flames exactly?
And was there a ramp set up? I mean, Jesus.
Oh, look at George limping. He had knee surgery, like, just before filming.
Julie, get on the PA system. Tell everybody not to drink the
Bless him.
water. Make it good and loud. Make sure everybody gets the message.
I repeat, please do not drink the water. Tell them it will make them gay. That'll stop anybody touching it. Sheriff. Minor orgasm, that's fine. Just wandering down the middle of the road. Where exactly is he heading?
I don't know. Why would you split up at this point?
Apparently they weren't. They just clearly weren't in the previous scene together.
Getting to his heart. Oh!
Oh, Jesus.
Well, Jesus' representation.
Okay. Yay!
Hey!
Sorry, Father. It's probably fine. Oh, I was hoping for a one-liner.
Not from George. George is a gentleman. He doesn't do one-liners.
I've got nothing to confess. Oh, shit.
What? Oh. Yeah!
Oh, I hope... Do your fucking homework. Oh, I was hoping for a mutant child. That would have been amazing. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh.
It's his big scene.
Oscar moment. He's talking to the gun, says Cal. See?
Oh.
He's talking to the gun.
Why are you killing her? You don't know if they might develop a cure, if they might just get better.
Yay! Nico's bringing the flamethrowers.
It's Nico. He does like his
So is this
big
their,
explosions.
this their cleanup crew? They're here to remove evidence? Because, I mean, you'd probably notice that an entire town
Yeah.
was dead. Even if you... Oh no, they're just going to set fire to cars. Because fuck those cars. Did you see the dummy end of the car? Amazing.
Started. You just make sure you're there at the end of the drive.
Ah, nice. And what,
What
are you burning? You just... This'll get rid of the evidence.
Ah!
Cannot see.
Can only smell.
All you needed there was the sound effect of him going, "Ew." Just keep shooting, it's probably fine. Why did they put the guns down?
They ran out of bullets because they kept shooting.
Okay. He was just taking a nap, of course. Oh,
Oh, George!
flame grill George.
Oh, but he got him!
That looked like George Kennedy exploded inside the van. Nice. Explosions!
He needs his next hit.
I think it's time somebody taught these fuckers a lesson.
And we need horses to do it, damn it.
Do you know where they are? Where they're going? Where they came from? You don't know who they are? How? Where are you riding to?
Well, they magically knew they were going to
this
the
is
drive-in.
just genuine. Oh no.
Oh, he sat on one of the bags, though. Careful, Wings.
How did you find one truck in the middle of the desert?
Take it back, I'll take
Is
the
this
front.
Ape 1?
Don't panic, start shooting till you get my signal.
Now!
Just shoot wildly at the
Oh
van.
no, it is Ape 1. How did they know though?
Take that, van. A couple more bullets for you. How many times is that glass broken? Okay. Well, you shot the van.
Well, why would they leave all this stuff behind when they know somebody's going to find it?
Shit, go!
How did... I'm never going to get over the fact that they found that truck randomly in the middle of nowhere. Also the fact that they assaulted it, not knowing if it was even really connected.
Now we've wasted all those bullets.
Oh, they're on horses too.
Which way now, Kimasabi?
Don't know.
Oh, he's so drunk.
Horses don't leave
I
tracks
couldn't
on
say
the drop.
Kimasabi.
You know, I got a good idea.
How have they managed to find them in the middle of the desert? Like, how? Also, they've both got shotguns. They're so fucked.
Where are you going, Wings? Are you trying to get shot? Oh,
Oh,
apparently,
yes, he is.
It's the time in this, the time in the script where he gets shot. Just keep rolling, dude. It's fine.
He is.
Keep
He is.
going. Anyway, I'm dead.
This isn't a woman's fight. You want revenge, let me do it for you.
This ain't a woman's fight. Sexist.
Call it a death wish.
Awful.
You're a hell of a guy.
Oh no!
What?
No!
Don't bet on it.
I do. I like it.
Oh, for fuck's
Oh,
sake!
fuck off!
No!
Christ's sake, spare
Exactly.
Spare us all! Don't touch his spit. Put it in your mouth. Put it in your mouth. Do it. Do it. Okay. So his plan was to come here? After the town? After his van with all its equipment in would blow up? And he'd ride out into the middle of the desert? And kill all his men? And then hang out around here somewhere?
That's another point. If the plan was always just to kill his own men,
Stop touching his spit!
One at a time, huh? Got a problem?
You both do.
the problem would just be that you're both terrible shots. How did he know the exact number of fucking bullets he'd... He was counting... Also, that's the stupidest thing as well. Why stand there while he slowly fills his gun? Surely he should be running?
Helicopter! Seemingly with no weapons on it, though.
I say, it doesn't have a gun on it. You're fine. Shoot him.
Shoot him.
Oh no. Okay, how the fuck did they know where they were?
They both used summon helicopter, okay? It's like, it's the first Streets of Rage, right? You press A, you summon your helicopter.
Well, hang on, who's in the helicopter?
You have plenty of time to shoot him here.
Oh no, it's a draw. It was Nightmare at Noon, it's like high noon thing.
His hat got down there fucking quick, didn't it?
Yeah.
You're probably going to need that. You're going to need that.
That's your evidence.
Not only evidence, but you might want to, run tests on that, see if you can find some sort of cure.
To drive a whole town crazy. Imagine what it can do to one man.
You're going to have to fight him now. Yeah, it drove an entire town crazy and give them super strength and resilience to bullets.
If you get any time off in hell, come see us again.
What? Oh.
How long is this going to go on for now?
I don't know, but given that the albino was the bad guy and he's now dead.
Well, he's now been given a mutagen.
Yeah, either way, he's dealt with, supposedly. Why do we care about the helicopter?
We don't. Oh! There's just a truck.
Fuck that truck!
Why is there a truck there?
In the middle of the again.
What?
Nothing but desert for miles and miles around. They miss and manage to hit a truck.
The desert wouldn't have exploded properly, alright? Had to put a truck there. What the fuck? Oh god. Why did he turn around?
Why would you turn around if he's... Are you landing? Or are you giving... Oh.
No, he turned around and ran back into him.
What? Well, you don't have any weapons. So...
Did he just say goodbye, fucker?
Yeah, he did. Even though, at this point, the US military couldn't possibly know who he is. And...
You will not be doing aerial surveys in this area, you fucker.
Kitchen again?
I mean, I will admit he was pretty annoyed by the fact that he was running away and stuff, but still.
To be fair, he was being fired at. Wouldn't you run away?
I was hoping you'd stay. Vendettas are old-fashioned.
What vendetta does he have now?
What vendetta? What vendetta did he arrive with?
Oh no, no! Why? At what point could they have possibly... Oh, whatever.
Do you want to ride?
Oh, she's fine.
She's fine.
It wore off.
You were going the other way.
Well, I guess you thought wrong, smartass. What's it gonna be?
Be seeing you.
Hang on.
Sure.
Did he just choose Wings Hauser over his supposed love interest?
Well, Wings Hauser has a lot of drugs.
And the town's fine now?
Yeah. You'd have thought like 70 to 95% of them would be dead, but apparently not.
What happened to the albino? Because you gave him a mutagen.
I'm assuming he's died.
He's probably dead.
Don't
worry about it.
In the
He's running around screaming in the desert, going. Ah! What ending was that?
Oh. People online keep saying my face keeps dropping into shot.
What? Nah. You're fine, don't worry about it. Well, I'll tell you something. Nico fucking loves his helicopters.
And explosions.
Explosions! So, Nightmare at Noon. We've seen a few Nico Mastorakis films at this point, and honestly, he's yet to let us down.
And he didn't let us down this time. Can you tell us what Nightmare at Noon is actually all about?
Just doesn't make any sense.
Pass me another one. Right. Okay, I think that's pretty much all the soundproofing done. Maybe it'll sound alright next time. That didn't just fall down, did it?
No. That'll be fine.
Good. Right, let's see if I can do this. So, Wings Hauser and his wife show up in town after picking up a drifter who was an ex-cop who was fired for killing a paedophile. They then go to a diner. The woman is immediately attacked by somebody who's going crazy because the water supply has been infected by the albino, who is a evil scientist genius guy who was experimenting on the town. Nobody knows why. We don't know if he's military contract or anything, except for he is a part of the Agency for the Protection of the Environment.
Yeah.
APE. Right. So the whole town goes crazy. George Kennedy, who is the cop, has been infected. He goes crazy, blows up Ape 2. Blows up Ape 2, which is their van that has none of their equipment in, because all their equipment is in Ape 1, which is in the desert, and all the good guys have to go to the desert and find it in the desert and find that all their equipment's in it, so they obviously don't need it. That then explodes after they've used all their bullets to shoot that van, even though it was stood there for nothing. They then follow the albino and the rest of his men into the desert, even though they don't know where they are or where they're going. Wings Hauser gets shot. The ex-cop is now super sexy, and George Kennedy's girlfriend, George Kennedy's daughter, that was awkward, suddenly loves him, but he says it's not a job for women, so you have to stay with Wings. He then goes off into the desert on his own, and we find out that for some reason the albino has killed all his men and is now deep in the desert. Our hero, which I assume now, Bo Hopkins, tracks him by touching and possibly tasting his spit until he finds him at a ravine. Then we have the stupid stare down between the two of them, and because it's a Nico movie, helicopters show up for no reason and then fly around for about 10-15 minutes.
Yeah.
And the albino is shot but is okay, is given the drug but is maybe okay. Riley then chooses to go with Wings instead of stay with his new love interest, and the town is absolutely fine, and Wings Hauser's wife is absolutely fine, and none of it made any sense.
Just doesn't make any sense.
Well, Nightmare at Noon is a rewrite / reboot / rip-off of a film that came out 4 years prior called Mutant. A fairly isolated small town in America is visited by two tourists. The town itself is under attack, for lack of a better term, by a mutagen that mutates people into homicidal monsters / zombies.
It's zombies, but with a science explanation. Science explanation.
One of the travelers, tourists, gets infected. The other one joins up with local law enforcement to try and root out the source / problem / bad guys involved and deal with them.
Yeah, but why?
Surprisingly, not just the story beats are the same, they both happen to star Wings Hauser and Bo Hopkins, which is impressive. But Nightmare at Noon is obviously better because it has George Kennedy in it and was directed by Nico.
Yes, which means explosions, helicopters, lots of unexplained things.
Nonsense.
And a nonsensical storyline. There were plenty of times when we were watching this where I was just like, why? What? Why? Nico is a master. He understands visuals and he understands certain aspects. He doesn't seem to understand how you set up a story. He has set pieces in mind, but he doesn't know how to get from A to B in a a sensible way, in a way that makes sense to people, a
You
way
get
that is
from
intelligible.
A to B. Yeah?
Yeah. He gets there though, whether you understand
whether you want him to or not, he's definitely going to get
gets you there.
Fuck you.
So, what was your favourite scene from Nightmare on Noon?
The sheriff's car is being driven by a crazy zombie who who rams into the back of her car like several times, and she goes, "Damn,
For goodness sake, Sheriff, I was only going to be a minute." Because, that's obviously the sheriff. That's how the sheriff responds to things in that
Then she gets out and just stands there while the crazy guy who's been ramming her drives forward at her. She stands perfectly still until he rams into her. At no point does she make any move to save her own skin. Then the zombie gets out and he goes, "Ah, bitch!"
Yeah, bitch!
It is great. It is great. It is a great scene.
Nice.
Heaven's sake, Sheriff, I was only going to be a minute.
Well, my favourite scene... I should put that back. For continuity reasons, I should put that back. I'm sure it's going exactly where it was. I'm sure that's fine. My favourite scene, I think, is right at the beginning. And it's it became my favourite scene because apparently, I could tell the future. The car after the horn, which sounds like... I said at the time, it just sort of gives it this Southern hick vibe. No, that's a clown. Cut to the actual thing. Anyway, the car pulls up, and as we were watching it, just because it was the stupidest thing I could think of in that scene at the moment, is he goes, "Howdy, fellas." And even worse than my mockery of "Howdy, fellas," the guy goes, "Howdy, fellas." What are you doing? Those are some pretty lights. Are you making a movie? Oh my god.
The thing apart from the wonderful precognition you had there, what I love is the fact that they all have like laser guided sights on the weapons, and they all target him, and they all shoot, and they all hit the car all around him.
They all have stormtrooper aim. It's a thing. What can we say? Henchman and stormtrooper aim.
I mean, it is a good scene. It's a quality scene.
Howdy, fellas. Them's pretty lots. What you doing? Making a movie?
It's no, ah, bitch.
Yeah, bitch!
So,
fucking hell.
Would you recommend people go out and find their copy of Nightmare at Noon? I'm sure you can get it on DVD somewhere.
I mean, the DVD we got was like 50p, so
big spenders.
But yeah, definitely.
Shoestring budget if you couldn't guess by.
Yeah, we don't have 3 helicopters. We don't even have a toy helicopter to explode.
No, we don't even have the helicopter to explode. We don't have that.
But of course I would. It's amazing.
You should. It's amazing.
I mean, as I said, it kind of falls off a cliff. I mean, I spent so much time screaming "why" at the end, for so many different things. But you know what? Before George Kennedy explodes, it's actually not a bad movie to watch it again.
Before George Kennedy explodes,
it doesn't make a whole heck a lot of sense. But you know what? You're entertained. It is a visual feast, as I said earlier, and I was well and truly stuffed. That's staying in, isn't it?
Yeah. So yes, I would thoroughly recommend Nightmare at Noon. It's definitely going on the shelf of Thing. Let's face it.
Fame. I said Fame.
We heard Thing. It's going to be Thing for life. Thing for life, man. Shelf of Thing. It's amazing. Start to finish. You'll have a lot of questions, but you won't be bored.
Yeah, there's
Nico can make a bloody movie, okay? And he can make it exciting.
I would recommend, like I said, I'd recommend skipping, so fast forwarding through the very long helicopter scene.
After George Kennedy explodes, it's fine. It's fine, but that helicopter scene, unless you're Nico Mastorakis yourself, you're not going to give a crap about that scene. And it goes on for ages. So yes, go and find your copy of Nightmare at Noon. You see, here, now we have a problem, right? Because this obviously deserves to go on the shelf of Thing, but there's 3 other films, one of which looks ridiculous, and I kind of want to see it. So we're going to have to come up with some way of it going back on the mountain, but also Nightmare at Noon going on the shelf of Thing.
We can get a little toy helicopter to represent Nightmare at Noon, maybe, put that on.
Sure, let's do that.
Now we have to try and get a toy helicopter.
Yeah, you've committed now. You've damn well committed now. Bloody typical. Come on, Cisco. Did you get lost? In a row, no. Totally could happen. Bloody hell, that's loud. How is that supposed to be? 6. Will you ever not be strangling Perry? Bloody hell, he's drunk. Where the hell have you been? Plus, did you get the helicopter?
Sort of. I kind of got distracted. I need to get a haircut and a beard trim.
Continuity of hell. What's that?
It's a picture of a helicopter. I drew it. That's good enough, right?
Is this your grandmother's helicopter?
Oh, it's Nightmare at Noon, NAN.
Nice. Alright, well that's obviously going on the shelf of Thing. Nightmare at Noon. Yes. The rest of them, you know what?
Question mark.
Well, I'm not drawing a question mark. So this is going to go back on the mountain. These ones are potential future episodes. This one looks great. These 2 look shit. Yeah.
State of the art.
Put blue tack on all this.
You just needed one bit.
No, you needed one bit. I needed the thing to stay up. Right, so NAN, or Nightmare at Noon. Let's get you on there. Honorary member of the Shelf of Thing. With a harsh shadow. A really harsh shadow.